Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Evie with Evie Reviews, and this is going to be my review for The Bachelor, season 25, episode 3. Or as I like to call it, another trip into Bizarro World. Tinder hell. Okay. um Bear with me. It's 1 o'clock in the morning because I happened to fall asleep and now I'll be up until 5. So let's just jump into this and see what happened. I remember the last time it was a bunch of bullshit. The girl passed out or had an anxiety attack. Victoria pulled her big bag of bullshit. This boy is acting dumbfounded like he can't ask producers to show him the videotape to see what the fuck happened. Let's just see what's happening. Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit?
Victoria, will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, this might be the end of the road for me. I think I want to be done. I think I want to be done with this show. So, I started figuring out what really happened. She took Liar McLiar Face's word for it. And he gave her the last rose and didn't pick Marilyn at all. I also blame Marilyn for being a doormat and not sticking up for herself. Because I'd be damned if this lying bitch gonna lie the fuck on me. Talk about I'm toxic and shit. Go get the videotape where I said she was toxic. No, go get the videotape. There's cameras everywhere. They're always taping. Go get the videotape because that's not what I said. This is some bullshit. And Victoria over there looking like she been punched in the face with them big ass bags under her eyes in that ugly ass dress, looking a hot fucking mess. And that's who you pick. This is how I know he's not for us. I want to scream at all the black women to run because this is not. Nope, just ain't it. I'm gonna try and get through the rest of this 2-hour fucking episode. But I call complete bullshit on all of this. This is all gross. Okay, pause.
Go home. Just get out.
Now this silly bitch is talking about the girl who passed out. It's a fake bitch and she needs to go home next. I am so uninterested in anything involving her. Jesus Christ.
I'm super excited.
So the host come in and he says today's gonna be 3 fuck ass dates, 2 groups and 1 single date. We're gonna do a lot of fuck ass activities. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Nobody really cares. Can we get this blah 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 the fuck over? Begins. I'll come back when they on a different date to explain what the fuck happened in this shit show. Okay, pause.
Her legs quivered as she.
Stupid ass shit. Oh, really? What? Full transparency. I've been looking at TikToks while this bullshit was going on because it's stupid. So the group date is the 20 girls that are on this date. I don't know. That's an exaggeration. 15, 12. I don't know how many. They have to write. The host writes romantic novels. So the host of this fuck ass show writes romance novels, and he wrote this novel called The Perfect Letter. It's a bunch of sex and shit in the book. Now, these ridiculous bitches are supposed to be writing their own love story featuring Matt, and then they gotta get up in front of everybody and read their stories. They're all stupid. None of them make any fucking sense. They gotta bleep out half of the shit they saying because this is ABC and Disney is not gonna have that. Can we just get to the part where he gives somebody a rose and then they go back to they saying catty ass selves, please? Thanks. Appreciate it.
It does. No, it definitely makes.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And clearly I don't give a fuck. So the girl who passed out is in her feelings because she see the boy is dating other people, but there's 50 fucking bitches in this house trying to be his woman. So how is you in your feelings 30 seconds into this process, Gail? That's not okay, girl. Oh, the emotional unstableness of all of this bullshit. And now they having a little after party where he's having one-on-ones with the 15 girls he on a date with now. I'm not paying attention to any of the bullshit they talk. Just tell me when he gives somebody a rose. All right, let's go.
Emotionally exhausted.
And this crazy bitch is sitting upstairs. Okay, so there's a knock at the door, and Serena P gets the one-on-one date. This bitch is ostracized herself. She upstairs in another room pouting somewhere because she don't want to see and or hear it because she's so emotionally disturbed and it's exhausted. You've been there 3 days, girl. You've been there 3 days. You don't even know this nigga's middle name. You don't know what his farts smell like. Bitch, you don't even know if his dick curved to the left or right yet. Girl, what is you talking about? Wait, pause. This is just a commercial. These bitches is fucking nuts. So this girl, this girl who's passed out, has all of these issues, and she's emotionally exhausted, and she has all these issues with fidelity and commitment, and she's having a hard time seeing him with other girls. I know we've had special moments in my heart, and I'm just scared that he's having these special moments with yes, he is licking the inside of these other bitches' esophagus as well. I don't understand. This bitch has taken it upon. She's not even on the date. She was back at the house. She's not even part of this group date shit. She done got her happy ass up, walked across to wherever they was having the group date at, and has interrupted his one-on-one time with another girl. I know you motherfucking lying. This is the height of disrespect. The very height. If we thought Victoria wasn't shit, this Sarah chick, child, she is much better at her manipulation because she's trying to be subtle and wrap it up in her feelings and, feeling like she's a fragile flower that needs to be taken care of. And bitch, you walked your ass and broke up a group date that you weren't even on. Why is that not grounds for being disqualified from this whole situation and getting put out? Like, what the fuck? Are there no rules to this shit? What? This is stupid. Also, shout out to... And he's kissing her? I know you motherfucking lying.
So good to see you too.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
See, Katie is upset. And now I don't know. I'm worried with the other women.
You should worry about her punching you in your fucking face. So this stupid bitch takes her dumb ass into the group with the rest of the women that are waiting, who are actually on the date. She was like, I just want to let you know, I want you to hear it from me that I just had to talk to Matt. I had some things that were on my heart, and I know I wanted to apologize for interrupting your day because I know how tough it was be. And she thought the girls would just be like, okay, sure, no problem. All of them women was like, bitch, what the fuck was this even for? Like, why were you even here? It's like, she was like, well, I didn't know. And then one girl said, well, couldn't you have addressed him with this at another time? And she was like, well, I didn't know if I would be able to get some time alone with him. She's like, but everybody's going on a date this week. So, and he said everybody's getting time with Matt this week. Everybody's going on a date. So, riddle me this, Batman. How are you? So, if everybody's getting a date, you are guaranteed to have time with him. Why couldn't you have waited and you addressed him when you had time with him on your date instead of coming onto their date to interrupt their situation that they had going on? And she was like, well, I did it and I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. The level of entitlement running all up and through is ridiculous. Listen, Victoria asked Kate never. Ooh, and here come Katie, hot like fish grease. So Victoria goes to follow her out, and she was like, that she's really come to figure out what the fuck they talked about. Because she was like, well, we know you're not a malicious person, so we were concerned about, is it your health? Is something going on with you? Whatever. And this bitch is talking about, well, I understand why the women have an issue because our relationship has progressed further than the rest of the women. What? Bitch, no. And now I think Katie's coming up here to cuss her the fuck out, and I hope she bops her on top of her head as well. I know you motherfucking lying to me. I feel like I'm just repeating the same statements over and over again. So after her interruption, he don't spend time with no other girls on the date. He comes out, he gives a rose to Rachel, one of the girls who actually got to spend time with him before Sarah brought her raggedy ass over there to interrupt. Now, all of the women are assed out because he ends the date and there's no time for the other women. The fuck kind of shit is this? What is this? Is this how it normally happens? Because this is some bullshit. And one of the black girls, while he was talking, was like, this is some old bullshit. And her face was like, can I go home now? Because this is stupid. So, yet again, we back with this bitch. So, baby girl, I don't know what her name is. The long face. She has the one-on-one date. Matt comes in. He's like, before we go, I just want to talk to everybody about what happened last night with Sarah interrupting their date. And he's like, where's Sarah? And she's like, we haven't seen her. She hasn't come down. So he was like, tell us to the girl. He's like, give me 5 minutes. And he goes up there to talk to her again, to reassure her again. Yo, what the fuck is going on? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, man. So she gets because she cries and she came up there and whined in his face that I don't know. This is stupid. I don't like this. Nigga literally just said, I'll come by every day just to reassure you that we have something and it's going strong. She was like, he's like, no, seriously, I'll come by every day. Can't you just pick her and just date her for the rest of the show and just be done with it? Like, why are we even doing this? Why is this even happening? And then he... Okay, pause. All right, so him and Serena have a lovely date. They're in the hot tub kissing. Blah, blah, blah. He gives her a rose. Moving on. So the girls is like, Sarah has been in hiding this whole time. Nobody's seen her. She's just been missing in action because she knows half of the women are pissed at that stunt that she pulled. And so they get a knock on the door. It's for the third and final date of this episode. And 30 seconds after they knock on the door with the date card, here comes Sarah. Excuse me, let me scoot in next to you. I wouldn't read nothing off that fucking date card until they all get a chance to confront this bitch, because she's doing the most. Okay, pause, because this is a freaking commercial and I'll be fast forwarding through this in a minute. But they confront Sarah about her behavior, and she was like, I was just considering leaving and I just really wanted to talk to him. And they was like, no, bitch, you just say that you wanted validation from him. You was feeling insecure, so you acted the donkey to get him to validate your feelings about y'all situation. That's it, and that's all. And you didn't care about him and what he had going on. You didn't care about none of the women and what they had going on. It was all about you and what you wanted to do, bitch. And she was like, and now all the women are pissed. Like, you can go home, bitch. We done with you. You done burned the bridges with all of us. And she's like, it's making it very difficult for me. And she's crying again. So, again. Jesus Christ, this fucking show is so goddamn long. Alright, so Sarah has decided to take her ass home. She tells Katie, who the girl who was with Matt when she interrupted at the date, that she's like, is it just because of the girls? And she's like, as much as I hate to say this, if you think you have feelings, I want you and him to explore that, because I don't want to be his backup plan, blah, blah. You're not his backup plan, boo. You not even in the running. But that's another story for another day. Then Sarah tells her about his dad, who has this terminal illness, and that she has weeks left and she doesn't want to miss out on any time with her dad. And then she's like, I understand, my father died in 2012. They both crying. My eyes are so incredibly dry. This has invoked no emotion in me. Oh, this bitch is playing chess while the other girls is playing checkers. This manipulative bitch done went up to this boy's house instead of telling him that, oh, I don't think I'm giving the best. I need my mental health and my dad. She's like, I was totally attacked by the other women. And so I don't know if I can do this. And his dumbass is going to fall right for the trap because Victoria did basically the same thing to Marilyn last week and he got rid of Marilyn. So she trying to pull an end run around all the bitches. That's not how this is going to work. He's not going to get rid of all of them this week. 4 years. That's not... Girl. Wow. But now he going to come in there all mad and huff and puff and yell at the other women. Okay. Well, fuck you. Pause. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. So this bitch, she's still leaving. However, she has shit all in the waters to try and damage as much and place as much distrust. So any relationship that he tries to forge with any of the women in the house is now tainted by this bitch. Well played, Satan. Well played. That was the end of the episode. Let's get into my final thoughts. Okay, this shit show. Like, this is the absolute... I don't know how I talked myself into watching the show or why I thought this would be a good idea. They're all manipulative, toxic people. Like, this is ridiculous. And now they talk about they bringing 5 more bitches into the house. Like, y'all already going on group dates of 74. Why are you adding more people? You just gonna keep adding people? You just gonna keep adding people? Don't even make no goddamn... Tell me who you rooting for in the shit show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a kid, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.